So hello everyone, here Miguel Ambris. And before applying the symbolic frame, let me just quickly explain the situation that I am consulting. Basically, it's a production area that is not consistently meeting the deliveries or the backlog from the customer, and it keeps continually growing. So that's a problem that we're presenting right now. And once that's set, I will remain fully within the symbolic frame, focusing on the meaning, focusing on how the identity, rituals, and share assumptions shape how performance and the change is experienced. So let me start with the artifacts. Let's use the example that a visitor comes into the area or the company. He will notice metric boards display KPIs, actions, and names. The meetings that occur at a fixed time, they will see a lot of visual management that is standardized, a lot of safety signage that is highly visible. And also the thing that I find important to mention is that they will see the very entrance of the company. We'll see the flags of Mexico, USA, and France. Safran, which is a company that we are analyzing right now, is a French company. So this reinforces the multinational identity from the company. So these artifacts communicate discipline, communicate control, and also communicate professionalism. As I mentioned, the time is visualized, the performance is publicly displayed on those boards, and also the safety is treated as a must in the company. Now moving to the beliefs and the values, the organization publicly promotes stability, promotes innovation, and definitely promotes excellence. We got recognition ceremonies and awards that reinforce these values with the employees. Also, safety, inclusion, and innovation are part of the identity and narrative that we have. And however, excellence is one of the promoted symbolically. The daily rhythm does not always project this urgency on the employees. We see a very low sense of urgency on every meeting that we have. So that's one of the key important things to mention right now. Also, the basic underlying assumptions. The authority appears formal but culturally calm. What I mean, disagreements in the meetings are rare. The harmony is preferred over the visual tension. We don't see any manager here at Safran challenging answers from their peers. It's a very calm environment that we have. So that's also important to mention. There is also this assumption that as long as the rituals that I mentioned, as long as the meetings occur, as the boards are updated, as the safety is visible, the organization is functioning properly. So this is one of the assumptions that I found important to mention here. So as a result of new initiatives, these ones should be absorbed into the existing rituals rather than redefining them. Meetings remain the same, the visual system remain the same, the rhythm remains also the same. So what it means here that the change fits into the culture instead of reshaping it. So symbolically, this matters a lot because culture shapes interpretation. Meetings and metrics do not carry a meaning on their own. We can see a red metrics and nobody reacts. So what this means is that the meaning is socially constructed from the people. So from transformation to resonate symbolically, urgency will need to become part of the shared identity, not just displayed visually. Also, values such as stability and predictability may feel symbolically threatened by these reforms. Also, the thing that the leaders may interpret as quiet acceptance may simply reflect the cultural culture. And ultimately, we need to change the meaning the organization assigns to its daily rituals. I mean, rituals are good, but we need to reshape it. Meetings, metrics, and visual boards already exist, but for change to succeed, they will need to symbolize urgency and share accountability, not only order and control. Transformation from a symbolic perspective happens when every ritual reinforces a new collective story about who we are. Thank you.